Hello, hello, hello. Happy Monday. So pardon my messy bedroom. I'm in the middle of unpacking, and that's why I'm coming live, because I couldn't wait any longer to try the new gel eyeliner pencil. And then I wanted to show you the new plumper. And so once I unpacked it, I was like, oh, I've got to go ahead and put it on. So I did my foundation before I thought about doing the live. And what I'm going to do next, I used the new Absolute with the apple stem cell and hyaluronic acid in the foundation. So that's already on. And the next thing I'm going to do is the old formula of the mineral makeup will be phased out, and so it's currently on sale for I think it's $25 for a container. And so while it was on sale, I bought one shade lighter that I usually use on my face to use under my eyes. And I just wanted to show you, it has a sifter that shuts so that when you travel, you don't lose any. And so that was nice and clean. Now I've opened it, and I'm gonna put just a tiny little bit in my lid, and then I'm just going to use my finger and just apply under my eye like a concealer. This is a new trick I just learned. And then I'm going to let that just kind of sit there for a minute and let my skin warm it up and soak it in while I'm doing other things. So let's try this brand new gel pencil. Now, she formulated it in a black and a brown. The brown is taking a scenic trip around somewhere we don't know. So it's kind of MIA in the process. But look, it just turns up like a crayon, or what else does this? Any kind of a pen. So just turn it a little bit and get a little bit up. Now let's see what this looks like here. Oh, it just goes on like butter. I don't know if you can see. I'm trying to use the mirror. Oh, that's so nice. All right, let's do the other eye. Can you see? Yeah, you kind of can. This would be really good for tight lining if you wanted to tight line. Wow, that's so easy. All right, let's see about winging here. That was too easy. Let's go underneath just a tad. Wow, you guys. It really is like a crayon. Look at that. Oh, that is so nice. So I would think that you could use this for daily use and then use the brush with the little pot. Where's my little pot? I haven't unpacked anything, so it's all still packed. Oh, I know what I did. I made a mistake because I got so excited. I forgot to put my eye primer on. Let me tell you about my eye primer. But first of all, I wanted to show you the little pot. So this is the little pot of gel, and it always comes with a new application brush when you get it, and it's just like velvet. And it's the nature of the beast with gel eyeliner is it only lasts 3 months, and then it gets too dried out to be usable. So I'm curious to see. I didn't hear what the shelf life of the gel pencil was, but once you open the pot, the time starts ticking on the pot. So I'm curious to see if the gel pencil lasts any longer, but I'll probably have it used up if I'm using it daily in 3 months anyway. But I forgot to use the eye primer, and that was silly of me. But on a live, you can't go back and redo it. So this is the magic that makes everything stay in place. And I might kind of go back and see if I could just put it on my lids to soak up any excess sebum to help my mascara stay on for the rest of the day. But this is just a very sheer eyeshadow type material that soaks up the excess sebum, and it helps your mascara and your eye products just stay where they're supposed to stay, so you don't end up with smudgy raccoon eyes after a while. So I should have done that. I'm gonna go ahead and smooth out my concealer underneath, and then I'm ready for mascara. Should I go ahead and finish it while I'm on the live? Well, go ahead and finish it. So I'm gonna back up and go ahead and put the eye primer on, even though I should have done that before. I just got too excited. So tap it on the table a few times. There's a brush specifically for the eye primer. If you get the brush collection, the basic brush collection. And like I said, I'm still digging through my suitcase for my brushes. I haven't unpacked them all yet. So I'm just gonna be real careful and just go up above the eyeliner. I'm gonna go in the corner and down below. Like I said, this is backwards from what you should have done. I just got too excited to try that eyeliner, and I forgot my primer. So I'm just not gonna get too close to it, and hopefully that'll be good enough for today. In the corner and underneath. All right, there we go. And now I'm ready for mascara. If I can find my mascara. I will be glad not to be digging through this case all the time. Oh, my mascara fell on the floor. No wonder I couldn't find it. All right, real quick, we'll just do some mascara. Melissa Pepping does not put mascara on her bottom lashes. I prefer to do that. My bottom lashes really don't show up much. I managed to get mascara in my hair somehow. I'm just kind of doing it quick. Kind of one of my no makeup days. All right, there's just one coat of mascara, which is enough. And then let me show you the bronzer real quick. This is the bronzer. And I like to use the angled contour brush that comes with the VRAI set. I'm gonna start with the darkest color. No, pardon me. I'm gonna start with the middle color. I'm gonna start with the middle color, and this brush is called a warmth brush. I'm gonna start with the middle color and just kind of warm everything up. Just kind of all over. Gives you a sun-kissed look. And especially on my neck. There we go. All right, that's all I'm gonna do with that. Now I'm gonna take the darker one, and I'm gonna go just from the apple, the very apple up. I'm not going to go down any closer than that. And I'm just gonna go right on the apple of my eye. Or not the apple of my eye, the apple of my cheek. which is a little higher than you'd think you'd want to be. And then I'm going to go along my jawline, again, a little higher than you'd think you'd want to be. So it's like right on the jaw to cover up the jowls a little bit. And then I'm going to do a V down from my chin. So it's going to help cover up the double chin just a little bit, and it doesn't show a whole lot, as you can tell. With the bronzer, I'm not doing contouring, I'm just kind of highlighting. And if you wanted to do up here, you could. And then I'm gonna take the highlight brush, dip it in the lightest color, and I'm just gonna make a V, the corner of my eyes, to highlight my eyes. Sometimes I also like to just do right under the brow to give it a little bit of shimmer. The nose, and then if you've got dark puppet lines, I've seen lots of people enjoy putting it right there in what's called the puppet lines. Okay. And then we're going to take the blending brush, which doesn't have any product on it, and we're just going to blend it all up. Now at this point you could call it good and you could stop, or you could go back and you could add blush. Blush likes to live with bronzer, and it just goes on top of bronzer. So I'll finish blending this in, and then I'll add some blush on one side and see what you think. When you use the warmth from the bronzer, sometimes you really don't even need blush. But let me go back and add some blush just so you can see. Oops, that's the bronzer. Where'd my blush go? Oh, here it is. So this is the blush. It's in the black case. So the brushes match. So the brushes that have the champagne colored go with the champagne compacts, and the brushes that have the black handles go with the black compacts in the VRAI line. So this is the beautiful blush. So just so you can see, for purposes of the video, I'm going to go with this darkest one just so you can see it really easy, and I'm barely going to just tap it, and then I'm going to tap. And I use a pretty light hand. And now I'm gonna blend that side so you can see the difference. Oops, where's my blender? Blend this in so you can see the difference with, okay, so this side has blush. This side is just the bronzer. And there's straight on. Just a little rose. So now I'm just gonna make my face match. Just barely tap it. And tap. I'm not swiping, I'm tapping. And now I'm blending. So here's just a basic look. This is pretty much what I wear on a daily basis, and then I'll add some lip color. I don't have any lip color from VRAI yet, but we do have the brand new lip plumper. So the way this works is you click the bottom like 6 or 7 clicks to get it up to the top to get it primed, and then 3 clicks and put it on your lips. And I've already used it today, and I still have some on there. I can still feel the tingles, so I'm not gonna add any more right now, but she did say that if you wear lip color, you can put the plumper over the lip color. It'll still work if you wanted to wear lip color and plumper together. And she said she usually uses it like 2 or 3 times a day. Just whenever she feels like her lips are dry, she adds more. So I'm real curious to see. I haven't taken my before picture, but I'm going to take a before picture before I wear too many more applications of it. And then I'll take another picture like in a month or so and see if we can tell a difference with the lip plumper. And it doesn't obviously add any collagen where you don't already have collagen, but it will plump up what you already have and give you fuller lips. So here's my makeup look, my finished makeup look. So this is the new pencil, gel pencil, and the new plumper, and they are available. The plumper, there's not a whole lot of because most of it is still taking the scenic route with the brown eyeliner, but they're coming as soon as we can find them. They'll be here, and there's other very exciting things coming down the pipeline soon. So hope you have a good day. Bye.